Okay, here we are. We are live on YouTube and I'm recording it over here for my donation readings. So let me start doing that and see if anybody joins us on YouTube. This is super duper strange. Hi! So I'm basically going to be talking to both cameras, but thank you again for your donations. I appreciate them and I love doing this line of work, but really it was getting hard to do so many hours of readings for free that the donations make it possible for me to do the hour I just did on Instagram where we talked about the full moon energy, and you can watch the replay for that following Benford's_all Naturals. So you can follow me there on Instagram or Facebook. I am a natural wellness provider. I create homeopathic remedies, treatments for the body that are all natural and holistic, organic offerings from the earth. I mix them together and make them, ingestible, topical, however you like them. I love making teas. I love making tinctures, serums, and everything like that. So that's a little bit about me. But the donation-based readings are new and full moon. So this is the full moon, and going forward you can donate now for the new moon reading, and my link to that is in my PayPal, benfordsallnaturals@yahoo.com, and you will be put on the list for the new moon. So the list is not that long today, so we'll be doing that, and we'll be doing the energy readings for the Zodiac. So I'm going to go through the Zodiac signs first. So I always suggest that you look at your I always suggest that you look at your rising sign, which is your maturing sun sign, your full moon, or your moon sign. And I also suggest looking at your Pluto sign. And then if you have any energies at play with the signs right now, I would obviously look into those, like retrograde energies, anything like that going on. I know Scorpio is doing a lot in a few areas, so there's some things going on energetically. I'm not an astrologer. That's not what I do. I'm an energy reader. I read for the collective. So we're going to do the collective Zodiac signs, all of them. So as I said, you want to look at your rising sun, moon, Pluto signs, listen to all of those. If you're like me, like my sun and rising happens to be the same, but I look at Western and Vedic astrology. So I look at Cancer and Gemini, and then I look at Pisces and Aries because those are my moons for my Vedic and Western. And I can do a Vedic report for you. I'm a bit backed up, but you can always email me and we can talk about that, get you scheduled for one of those. So we're going to hopefully start recording. So we're live on YouTube and I'm going to be recording now the video for all of my donation-based readers, or clients rather. So they'll get their individual reading, and I'm going to do the Zodiac first. So I'm going to be basically geared towards this live stream. I'm excited to see what happens over here, and I don't know if I can save this live stream. So I saw a way how, but I don't know if I'm going to get all into the technical aspects of that. It's not really my interest. So I'm doing a recorded video over here for my clients so that I can load this to my link. Again, you can find on Instagram. So we're going to start with a collective reading. I like to do that to get started. And basically I will pull from the decks that I'm working with. Lots of energy going on. Oh my God, you guys. I definitely love this. I just so happened to pull the Taurus card from my very own deck, the Wisdom deck, which this is brilliant. So that's definitely the moon's energy showing up. We are all collectively connecting with the same moon, the same full moon, durable, dependable, unyielding at times, but very much comfortable and secure Taurus is. So we need to get more comfortable. We need to get more secure, and we need to find a way to get more grounded in this life. And that is through being loyal and dependable when it comes to ourself, our needs. Focus on your needs first, then your wants. Taurus is upside down though, and it's suggesting we're having trouble getting more comfortable. We might be having trouble focusing on our needs. So we don't feel comfortable. We don't feel secure. Well, the root chakra is all about our needs. Then we step into our sacral chakra, which is our wants, our hopes, dreams, desires that burn and get that fire going for that solar plexus. But really, if your needs aren't met, you can't do any of it. You can't have any of it. You cannot be a part of any of it. So I don't know if you guys can comment. There we go. Why isn't it showing? Okay, well, say something if you want to or not. I don't know. I just realized that you guys can comment, but I don't know why it isn't. Let me see here. Oh, no. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so this is my first time doing this on YouTube, you guys. Bear with me. Thank you. So anyways, this sort of security that we create for ourselves, cultivating our needs, will create so much freedom for us. But we have to surrender, you know, to this idea that we need to create more security. We need to create more reliability, dependability when it comes to like creating those needs being met, you know. So the mother also comes up, and as we step into this Cancer moon midweek, we're being asked to mother and nurture ourselves. We're being asked to love and honor and care for our needs so that we can definitely renew our energy and go after our hopes and dreams. We're closing out a year where I cannot believe it. We are in November already. This is insanity if you ask me, but it's never too late to start where you left off. It's never too late to pick up and renew and redo. And with all these retrogrades that are coming back around again, this renew card has so much going on with it. But really, it's renew that devotion to yourself, that honor to yourself. We do it every new year, but why don't you get started earlier, and why don't you stay at it longer? So love and honor yourself, surrender, you know, all is well, and surrender to that inner guidance, that inner mother, that inner nurturer that's within you. And freedom will surely be yours once you step into those Taurus characteristics. Listen to me, I'm merging those two words. I always do that sort of shit. But once you step into Taurus, that energy that we felt yesterday with that full moon, getting secure, getting comfortable, feeling worthy, knowing your worth, but also working on changes and dealing with those changes and getting comfortable with those changes. That's a big part of this too. So those were the cards that I pulled for the group. And now I'm going to be pulling for the individual signs, and then I'm going to be pulling for my donation-based clients. As I said, you can donate today forward for the new moon, and I have a cutoff period. Usually it's like that afternoon on the new moon, because I'll go ahead and check my PayPal one last time to see if I forgot anybody. So, and that's no big deal. You'll just end up getting a personal reading. I have some candles going in the background. Make sure nothing's on fire. So anyways, let's get into these zodiac signs. I am going to make a little room here because 5 cards is a lot, and pull those cards. Oh, loving this already. Aries, it's time you let go of some guilt, especially centered around your recovery. Everybody is worthy of taking that opportunity to redo, renew, rebuild, try again. And you don't need to feel guilty about your past or who you were and what you were, especially if you're choosing to recover. The light comes up in 2 different ways. The Sun card from my deck is present here, and that's asking you to step into the light, be present with yourself. The ego comes with this Sun card a little bit, but that's okay, because we almost need that to push you and tell you and show you that you're worthy, because the ego at times is comfortable playing small, but the ego also likes to be large and in charge and control things. But once you look towards the light and realize that you truly are worthy, you're going to start seeing the signs and the symbols. This feather card always represents to me that I'm on the right path, that I'm getting a message from my ancestors, angels, and guides, that, you know, those symbols, those tokens are coming through. It doesn't have to be a feather. Often it's a feather for me, but it could be a penny or a flower or something like a matchbook, or people have different things that they connect with that are like, I know my angels are around here. My guardians are around here. I sense them. I see them. I feel them. So those elements are going to be at play. But you know, you have to be willing to step into the light, step into that sun, be seen by the sun god Ra. Ra is this magnificent god that is all about prestige and power and knowing your worth. The sun is also related to the solar plexus, which is the power chakra. So we are stepping into this power, but only once we let go of this guilt. But the key to recovery is knowing that you are worthy. A lot of people stumble in their pursuits, you know, to get off of drugs, step away from alcohol, sex, and different addictions, because they don't feel worthy of the life that they start to see themselves get, which is a beautiful transition from the life that they may have been living. Believe me, I was addicted to sex. I was addicted to cocaine. I was addicted to alcohol. I was obese. I was overweight, you know, addicted to food, eating my emotions away. But the key to my recovery was self-worth, knowing I am worthy, not because someone else loved me, but because I loved myself enough to step into my divine being of light, you know, and I let my light shine through me. I let it shine through me instead of trying to find that light everywhere else. I became the light, and that can happen for you, and you'll light up the whole entire world around you. And that's my mission here with Binford's All Naturals. That's why I do these readings. That's why I do this line of work, because I know it's possible. I know how dark it gets. I have a Pisces moon. I know how dark it gets. But in, you know, my other Western astrology and my progressive astrology, I have an Aries moon, and I know how intense it is to walk through that fire and come out like brand new. And you are, because you burn that ego away and you realize that you're this energy. You're not this solid person, this structure, this thing that people think and tell you that you are. No, 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 no. You are light. You are an embodiment of light. You are the light. So be the light. And be that message for someone else. You know, the reading that I did on Instagram earlier today was about self-acceptance so that we can step into our calling. You know, we are all here to show others the way, to hold each other's hands and walk each other home. That, you know, I am your God, you are my God. We are together collectively the God. So that's how we're going to get home the best, okay? So that was for the collective. That was for Aries. So Aries, that is for you. Let go of that guilt. I don't want to mix up these cards. Step into the light, find those symbols, and really work on your recovery, Aries, okay? Find that courage and that confidence to lead again, Aries. So now we're into Taurus. So let me pull the cards for Taurus. Okay, Taurus, it seems like you are creating some security for yourself. This Rocks card from the Moon Phases card. I love this deck because it's pretty simple, and it lets you do the reading for it. I don't even think it came with a guidebook. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but I don't have a guidebook for it, and that's totally fine. But these rocks also create like a meditative state so that you can go and find those solutions to create that security for yourself, so that you can create that little, you know, put one rock on top of the other and know that it'll rest in place appropriately and build that appropriate foundation. But you need to have that patience for yourself. It seems like since the summer, Litha, these are timing cards, but they also are from the deck, the Wisdom deck. They have a whole beautiful written up description. I can actually go into that and read that for you here. So Litha is the summer solstice, and it marks a time for earned rewards. So this stability, this support, this security is something that you've prayed for, but you also are deserving of it. But you have to believe in order to receive these earned rewards. So this is also in a sequence before the harvest. So with the harvest coming soon, Litha, the summer solstice, brings with it possible success, happiness, so long as you are willing to work for it, Taurus, okay? So bask in the light, and this is as we're stepping away from that Aries. These readings always sort of weave into one another and ease out of one another. We always feel the energy trailing. So bask in the light and feel the joy all around you, and let this summer solstice energy ignite your personal willpower. That's what we were saying with Aries. That fire has to be burning in order for you to lead and take action and recover and choose to recover. So anyways, health, wealth, abundance inside and outside of you. Taurus loves that security. They love that luxury. They love that comfort, but you have to cultivate this for yourself. You can't just bank on spirit. But when you do, when you pray and you want to receive, you have to believe in order to receive. It just is not going to work if you fuddy up that energy with worry and wonder and impatience, because the patience card came up for you. You have to accept that everything happens in divine order, in divine timing. There is no clock that spirit and our angels and ancestors and everybody works with. No, 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 no. If anything, it's seasonally, and it's in part of the moon phases, but it is not going to be the 9 to 5 that we slave away with. No, 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 no. It's not earthly, this clock at all. So pray to receive and know that you will be given the security that you need. I don't know if it's going to be, if it's been since the summertime that you've been having trouble with this, or that it'll be come the summertime that you feel more secure and confident. You know, you have to go through this dark winter. We all do. It's a phase. It's just like anything else. This is a rhythm in our life. So Gemini is next. Okay, Gemini. So when we're waxing on, we're going into a full moon, and when we're waning, we're going out of a full moon. So the light is decreasing, and for you, this is going to shake things up a bit. I'm noticing a lack of balance as you co-create and manifest with great spirit. You know, the 3 is the Holy Trinity number. It's past, present, and future. Something is not coming together correctly, and it's because you are holding on to some grief, something from the past, and you understand this grief, this loss, and it's coming from the past, I'm sensing, is holding you back. And it's because once you hold on to grief, you can't hold on to anything else. If your hands and heart and mind are filled with grief, they can't be filled with love. They can't be filled with hope. They can't be filled with promise. They can't be filled with potential. You have got to let go of that grief, that guilt, that shame, that loss, whatever is holding you back, and strengthen yourself from within, mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's not just going to be like brawn here. No, it's going to come from the heart, this letting go, this balance. It's an imbalance in your heart of sorts, I would sense, with yourself, with great spirit. You know, this number 3 we're going to read a little bit about, and we're going to read about the 3rd house. But the light is decreasing, and you're going to be scrambling pretty soon to create balance in the dark. So you need to do it now by the light of the full moon. Always do that healing by the light of the full moon, and make sure it's cleaned up come the new moon, because that's when you want to plant those seeds and manifest from a clean, weeded garden that is going to cultivate your hopes, your dreams, you know, magically by the light of the moon. And you have deep strength, inner strength, vitality within you to push through and really create that harmony you need and structure you need in your life. And this Taurus is good for that. It's dependable and reliable, that full moon we just experienced. So Gemini, you need to work on that security, that platform, that foundation for yourself. Okay, Gemini. Cancer is next. Oh, hot damn. Pick the Cancer card. You know. Oh, you guys, Gemini, I want to read that number 3. I love the number 3 from the Wisdom deck. I really do. Okay. So that is so funny, you guys. The number 3 is also ruled by Gemini. So there's another connection right there, loving it. And the third house deals with our original and learning environment. So basically how it was when we were brought up. And this is going to shape the way we take action in our own lives. We communicate in our own lives. The way we focus and get things done in our own lives. And it's also centered around our connection to family, siblings, cousins, you know, birds of a feather flock together. Same with, you know, your tribe at some point in time. But I know so many of us are stepping away from our families. It's hard to even believe that anymore. But the more you help your family do their work by doing your own work and being an example, the more your collective DNA with them will change. And if you've had a reading from me, you basically understand that a little bit more into detail. But you're changing the DNA sequences, these codes and activation within you that's activating within your blood, and those that carry your same blood. So additionally, what do I want to see here? 3 is, like I said, it creates abundance, health, wealth, happiness with your relationship with spirit, because it's past, present, and future, the number 3. So you can go ahead and check out the guidebook if you have it and read more from my deck in terms of that, Gemini. But now we're into Cancer. Oh my gosh, Cancer. I can't even believe it, but I pulled your actual card. So Cancer, I'm loving that, but you really need to be loving you. And I know why this card was pulled, because we step into the Cancer midweek, that moon, and that's all about nurturing and honoring the womb and that devotion to others. But we got to pull it in. We got to love ourselves so that we can be there and love others. Mothers get spent out and done. They're the last to eat, the last to go to sleep, the last to shower, the last to get what they desire. But if we can turn that around and mother and love and honor ourselves, we can totally emerge and create some inner strength and brilliance to weave a web that is super beautiful and going to catch everything you want, need, and want for your family, your friends, and ultimately the collective. When you do for yourself, you're doing for everybody else. Commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, but commit to the practice of loving you first. Love yourself first, and believe me, that will be more than enough. But where does that love start? Forgiveness. Why are we so quick to try and love others when we hardly love ourselves? I know it was when I was sitting on that train coming home from Boston that I said to myself, this is love. Like, I finally fell in love with myself. I had quit my job. I had my own business. I didn't have a relationship. I had a great relationship with my family and friends and with myself. And I said to myself, like, this is love. I was glowing. 5 minutes later, I walk off that fucking train. Hi, let me know if you're from Instagram. I don't know who you are. You're the first to say hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So anyways, it starts with this forgiveness so that you can love yourself. Because if you cannot love yourself, you cannot love anybody else. It is just crucial. It's necessary. So go ahead and work on that forgiveness. Josh, I love you, Josh, Cancer, so that you can weave a web, healthy, full of integrity, that's going to catch your hopes, your dreams, instead of you always trying for other people, okay? So you are emerging into the light with joy and ease, Cancer. And I'm loving this because I'm a Cancer and I know so many Cancers, and I just know how hard we've been mothering others. And it's just that, go ahead. It's time to love and honor yourself. Your children are old enough now, okay? All my Cancers, your children are grown. It's time for you to love and honor yourself. I don't care how old you are, Cancers. It's just time for you. It really is. Because what good are you to others if you aren't good for yourself? You know, love and honor yourself. Hey, Autumn. Love you guys. Thank you. Josh, and I'm so glad you're here because you're like on the top of my list for the readings. And I'm about halfway through the Zodiacs, and then we're going to do the readings for the donation base. So I'm super excited you're here, okay? So now we're into Leo. Ooh, Leo gets the number 6. Okay, Leo, you get the waxing moon. So it seems like things are starting to illuminate in your life. Hi, Sasha. Hey, Esprit. Now y'all are saying hi. I'm wondering where the freak everybody was. What was going on? I love you. So the waxing moon is things are being illuminated in your life, Leo. And I know looking at the Western charts, a lot was going on in Leo just recently. So it was like, kapow, bing, bang, boom, one after the other, like almost an onslaught of energy that you had to work through. Sorry, I didn't see all those messages. That was crazy. But 6 is a very community-oriented card. It's 3 times 2, so it's suggesting that past, present, future, you've connected with the Holy Spirit, and now you can connect with others and bring this together, this community together, this collective energy together. I love the number 6. But it's only going to be with perseverance, in a light and playful attitude that you do that, because you Leos can tend to be the center of attention when the spotlight is not on you. It's on the collective. It's on everybody. You're the only sign that I'm going to say is, you know, don't get so, how do I say this? I'll say it's not fucking all about you. Whereas all the other signs, I want it to be all about you. It's got to stop being about others. Stop micromanaging others. Stop avoiding your own work. Because you Leos, you're just taking things too personally. You need to look at your work a little differently. And it's going to be your mental health and wellness, your physical health and wellness, your spiritual health and wellness. So there's an imbalance here with my Leos a little bit. And the light is being illuminated on that. And, you know, don't be all work and no play. Have a playful attitude with this work, because then it won't be work. It will be fun and you will enjoy doing it. When it becomes work, then we don't want to do it, and we don't create a routine, and we don't create a habit. But you need to persevere and stick it out, because this is your health and wellness we're talking about. Mental, physical, emotional health and wellness, and spiritual health and wellness. And you need to honor this vessel. While I'll say a lot that this vessel is just, you know, a little body, it's an important body. It's how we house the energy that we have to play with and create alchemy and be the magicians that we are. This is our suit, you know, this is our cape, this is what we're wearing, so this is all you got. This is why you need to have a health and wellness routine. That is crucial. I know Sasha and I have been talking a lot about health and wellness, but it's like, Energetically, meat is not that good for a lot of people. I'm not a huge vegan, crazy person gonna be in your face about it, but I'm gonna tell you, your emotions are gonna change, your attitude is gonna change, your mind is gonna change when you quit putting vibrational energy in you that has been harmed or damaged or you know, housed in a particular way that is like, you know, scary and sad and traumatic. That goes into you vibrationally. So be mindful of what you're eating, be mindful of what you're drinking, and I say that even visually and auditorially. Be mindful what you're looking at, be mindful what you're listening to. And this goes for everybody with as far as our health, mentally, physically, and emotionally. All of that is necessary. You know, what are you digesting? What are you putting in? It's just so important. And like, that's why people go on those like, what is it called? Where they're like quiet. I could never do it, but they're like quiet for a month. They don't talk to anybody for a month because you don't put anything out there. You know, that's the other thing. We're casting so many spells with our words. Just chit chatting with your fucking friends, you're casting spells. We've just got to be so much more mindful. Okay, Virgo. Virgo's very mindful, very detail oriented. That's where we are now. Ooh, Virgo got one of my favorite cards from the deck. Oh, and it was just confirmed. Okay, so these three cards together is like just bing, bang, boom. Okay, the family tree, the DNA, Virgo. It's time for you to get real. It's time for you to get honest. And it's time for you to get enlightened. Your ancestors, angels, and guides have been knocking at your door for some time. But you are down there focused on the littlest, tiniest details that you are missing the biggest picture fucking in the sky. Like, they are showing you in words almost with the clouds, like, hey, we're here, we're hanging out, it's time to roll. But you really need to acknowledge them mentally, their spirits, their messages, those downloads, those codes that are ready to be activated within you. Rahu is coming for you. Rahu is our ancestors, angels, and guides via Vedic astrology, the mythology centered around that. So they come from this reptilian type creature, which almost would be ourselves, most ancient, you know, form. And vibrationally and externally are the energies. So they're housed in our Kundalini, which is Ketu, the tail of this mythological creature, or they're housed externally through downloads and information vibrationally from our ancestors, angels, and guides to enlighten us. Well, what do we do with this enlightenment? Well, it's truly up to us what we do with this enlightenment, because we can do good or we can do bad with it. I know when I was younger, before I really knew what I was playing with, I wasn't doing the best with the energy that I knew I had fun with. I guess you could say I was almost a dark witch, but I chose to change because of empathy, you know, because you cannot go that way for that long. It's very lonely and it's very dark and it's very isolating. So I created a new way of life for myself, loving myself, honoring myself, knowing I was worthy, finding out everybody else is worthy. And I use my gifts for everybody now, for the collective now. That's why I'm a collective reader. But it's going to be communication that is key here. So Virgo, you need to work on that communication with your ancestors, angels, and guides. Get your head out of the details and look at the big picture and see that the message is written right there for you. You know, you have all the details, you have all the clues, you have everything you need, but you are still looking for something that you're never going to find. It's like almost like one of those, what were those little 3D things, like where you had to like look at it cross-eyed and then a holographic image kind of comes out at you. It's like you're too focused on the details when you need to look at the big picture here, honey. Okay, Virgos? My Libras are next. Okay, Libra. Again, we're working on a little balance and patience here. You know, you're going to achieve greatness. You're going to achieve your hopes and dreams. That 3D model. Which one for Libra? The empathy card. These are mandalas. Okay. That's what you mean. But you know those pictures I'm talking about? You have to look at it. Okay, Josh, so you got to see it. But you can always message me if you wanted to see something, because you know me, I'm crazy. Okay, so Libra, back to you. You know, you are going to achieve your hopes, dreams, and bring all your wishes to life with the right amount of patience and the right amount of balance. Libra is a very balanced and diplomatic sign, but they're so busy balancing and creating that diplomacy everywhere else that they actually might lack that at home in their own hopes, dreams, and routine to cultivate those things and manifest them to reality. So you need to focus on cleaning though. And that is crucial prior to a new moon, because we're stepping away from this full moon now. The full moon was yesterday. So, you know, you need to get your energy field cleansed and cleared, cord cut some people, places, and things that are throwing you out of balance, out of whack, Libra. And then cultivate a little bit more patience as you bring your hopes and dreams to life, you know, as you start to achieve more for yourself instead of others. So scale back and create more patience for yourself, create more balance, and sweep it out, you know, clean it up, get rid of those people, places, and things that you do not need. We're going to go over the I achieve affirmations. And these are great for new moons, beautiful for new moons. I achieve by living in the now. So focus on staying present. I achieve what I set my mind to. As I said, we need to purify our thoughts. We need to purify our words. We need to purify what we're putting in our bodies, mentally and physically, emotionally and spiritually. I achieve my goals. I achieve my dreams. I achieve success. Achieving your goals will enable you to achieve your dreams, because we got to start small. We got to start in steps here, and then you'll create success. This is not going to be doing for others. This is going to be doing for yourself. This will create success, because we can try all damn day, all of our lives to do for others, and we will never feel that worth and success. It needs to be cultivated from within. I achieve my purpose. I achieve greatness. I achieve because I believe. Belief is probably the only catalyst here that's necessary. You know, you have to believe in yourself in order to achieve these hopes and dreams. You have to believe in the ability that you can bring them to life. You know, we are magicians. It's like the things I bring to life, it's almost like mind-boggling, and it just, what little we know we're capable of. It's truly insane. And this is related to the Saturn card. Well, no duh, because Father Time is there to check on your achievements, you know, like look at your report card. Okay, are you doing good here? Oh, you need to do a little work here. But here's the thing, you're going to get that opportunity to fix that work, especially with like Saturn retrogrades and things like that. But if you don't do the work, Father Time will take from you, because you ain't taking from Father Time. He ain't got time to play that way. So get in there and get the work done so that you can achieve your hopes and dreams, but be patient with the process, okay, Libra? Now we are on to Scorpio. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay, Scorpio. I hear you. Okay, Scorpio. Hare Moon comes up. This is one of my fun cards because it's kind of got a twist on it. It's slow and steady wins the race, but also centrifugal force, you know, multiplies very fast. So once we have one birth of abundance, we can ride that wave and get more and more and more and more and more. So this abundance, this Hare card is abundance, but it's also slow and steady cultivates that abundance, that creation. You know, you are a magician here, Scorpio, but you need to trust, believe, and receive, and understand that these breakdowns are leading to breakthroughs. We're having a lot of Scorpio energy drive us insane, but we need to understand that the breakdowns lead to breakthroughs, and you are going to soar through this next year. If you go through this work, go through these processes, or what, yeah, all of this work, get this work done, it's going to be so worth it. But you also need to work on grounding down. The Earth card is showing up here because Mother Earth wants you to know that you're truly supported. You are not being given more than you can handle here. No, 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 no. You are being set up for greatness, okay? So you need to get in there and get that job done and know that you are protected. You are supported. Mother Earth holds you in her arms, her loving arms, and is going to give you all the health, wealth, and abundance, all the resources and everything you need need to get this job done. This Earth card is the center of the focus for the Vedic astrology, and that's why it's a bit more precise and accurate. But you need to get into the now and really ground down all of that you've been working on. It's okay. You're going to be able to catch the replay, hopefully. We're going to figure that out. We're going to try to figure that out. But anyways, so anyhow, trust that your inner voice is always guiding you correctly. Trust, believe, and receive that your ancestors, angels, and guides are setting you up for greatness. Amavi, I love you. Don't worry. You'll be able to see the replay. And I'm going to post the link in my bio for all of the donation-based readings and everything like that. Okay? Scorpio, so it looks like you just need to trust, believe, and receive that what you've put out there is going to create everything you want and need. Ground down your energies and get ready for some major breakthroughs, okay? Scorpio. Now we're on to Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. Okay, I see you. Okay, Capricorn. You've been feeling, you've been healing, and you've been revealing. Pisces to me is one of those empathetic, really in tune, intuitive, very intuitive. Oh, don't worry, you guys. I'm going to hopefully get the replay up there. But anyways, Capricorn, so you've been feeling and healing. You've maybe even been crying and working through some emotions, visiting some of your favorite water spots, Capricorn. But this is so that you can power up. The Father card is going to give you support and structure and nurture you in a different way than the Mother card will emotionally and nurture you from that place of like, cleaning you, feeding you, and sustaining you. Father time, the Father card, is going to empower you to do those things on your own and take the emotion out of it so that but this one is feeling, this one is not. So there's a little bit of balance there. But that soulmate card is throwing me off. So maybe you've taken some time to process your feelings and you realize you need a deeper connection with yourself, or you've created a deeper connection with someone else because you found out you're responsible for your happiness. Your partner is not responsible for your happiness. So you can go back together with more power individually because you're feeling those fucking emotions and create a real loving sanctuary instead of this, like, I need you to love me so that I'm happy. That's never going to work in a relationship. You've taken the time to heal and reveal and power up, Capricorn. You've created that inner sanctuary so that you can come together and love someone and create happiness alone, together, wherever, whenever. Because when we rely on others for our happiness, guess what? It can be taken away, stripped away. So I do sense, though, there's this soulmate connection, and it could be with yourself. You could be doing that process right now of, where was it? I don't remember whose card it was, but loving yourself, honoring yourself. You know, I think it was Aries, that one. Doing that work. What was that card? It was a good one. Damn it. Oh, letting go of that guilt and shame around recovery. You know, we all deserve this time to recover so that we can create our own happiness, our own inner sanctuary, and power up. But it is through feeling and revealing that we heal. We can't dismiss the feelings. We can't just be this detached, unemotional father. While that's great for powering up, it's not going to be that good. But this is why there's balance, inner sanctuary, creating your own happiness, and then coming back together with your soulmates. Could be your friends, lovers, families, and as I said, yourself. So it's not always just a partner. No, Capricorn. Sagittarius is next. Oh, okay. Woo, Lordy Sagittarius, what the fuck is going on in your world? Okay, well, the horse, moon, and Pluto come up. So it's time for you to power up, baby. Well, how are you going to do that? Let go of that fucking grief. We talked about this earlier. You know, when you're holding on to grief, you cannot hold on to happiness, joy, pleasure, change, hope, inspiration. Holding on to grief is like holding on to a hot coal and a cinder block. You're like, oh, it sucks. It just sucks. Your reactions give me like, I love you guys, sorry. But anyhow, once you step into your power by letting go of that grief, you are going to cultivate deeper wisdom, deeper understanding. You know, it's okay to feel sad and deeply, deeply wounded by the loss in our life. But once we understand that when we've lost something, when we've dealt with grief, we can hold on to so much more and still have that person or that energy in our life. That's through memories, you know. It's not gone. Energy is never lost. It's only ever transferred. So you'll find wisdom and trust that everything you need, every energy, everyone, everything is inside of you. All of the lessons, all of the teachers, all of the potential, all of the happiness, all of the joy, all of the health, all of the wealth, all of the abundance, just like the seed from the fucking apple. It's all in there. It's all contained inside of you. You're not going to find it out there. No way, no how, no shape, no form. So it's with the right discipline, though, that you're going to cultivate this power and let go of this grief. It's not just overnight. It's not just cold turkey that you let go of sadness. I'm not just some fucking, you know, unicorn farting around here. No, it took me 10 years, but it's also taken me a lifetime of sadness to get through it and understand that I'm worthy of more than that. And you are too. Pluto is your personal power planet because it's going to make you work through your areas of trouble, your problems in life, so that you can truly power up from within. It's not external. No, 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 no. It's internal, but it's also collectively. So once I choose to power up, I'm empowering those in my generation. So you empower yourself so that you empower your children and those in your generation, because it's past, present, and future too. So it's our ancestors, angels, and guides we're empowering by choosing to empower ourselves. Come on now. It's like not that fucking hard. What, like, I guess we've just been conditioned our whole lives to think we work for others. No, 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 no. Work for your motherfucking self. And I don't mean just have your own business, because really that's the quickest way to go crazy. Don't have your own business unless you're ready for that. But, you know, work for this business, this body, this being, this entity, this. Work for this. Work for you. This growth, this happiness, this joy. Okay, Sagittarius, you're out of here. Aquarius, let's see what's up for you. Oh, okay. Okay, so Aquarius, your luck might be running out on your hopes and dreams. I mean, I don't know if you are spent or overtired, overworked, or whatever, but you really need to find some inner peace, a time to recharge, get away from all of that work, because I don't know, it's almost like you're burning at two different ends here, and what fun will that dream be once it's like burnt out in the middle, you know? So you've got to really empower yourself so that you can bring this dream to life, I would say. So peace, you are a being of love, and you need to do some cleansing and clearing, releasing some negative energy, so that's holding you back a little bit. In this workaholic, I mean, do you feel like you have to work? Is this guilt? Is that what we're holding on to? Is this shame? Is this perfectionism? What's going on here? Why do you feel like you have to work that much? Why can't you just work enough but do your best work and let it be some motherfucking powerful work? I get caught up in this too, like doing so much and think that's doing the work. No, the work doesn't have to be that hard. I mean, you're getting really tired at the end of the day, and you're not going to be able to enjoy those dreams. Neptune is also a state of also illusion, and it can embody even bad habits, like drugs, things that hinder your dreams from happening because you are overworked. You might be over drinking, over playing at the end of the day. I don't know. There's an issue with your power here being totally off though, Aquarius, and it's, oh, wow. Now that I look at these, it's throat chakra related. So you're not speaking up and out. You're not saying what you truly want to say to the people that you're working for or doing work with. And it's leaving you to have more on your plate to do. So you don't even have inner peace because you can't speak your piece. So I would say the minute you choose to speak up and out to these people that they're getting in the way of your hopes and dreams and overworking you, you're going to run into some more power. So I would say take your power back by speaking up, because you're saying a lot and doing a lot, but it's not what you want to say and what you want to do. I feel it's not you. It's not authentic. There's a bit of inauthenticity here. And also because you don't like feeling your emotions. You don't like to go through these issues. You'd rather float away from them, Aquarius. That's one of your biggest problems is expressing yourself truly and authentically. So that's something you've got to work on. I don't really know what to tell you. I have like no Aquarius in my chart, so I don't really know a whole lot about the energy, to be honest with you. That's what I said. I'm not an astrologer. I'm just an energy reader and forecaster. So I'm just telling you what I pick up for the signs as they are. So Pisces is our last sign, and then I'm going to get into my new moon, full moon readings. So, or excuse me, my full moon readings for the donation-based readers. So Pisces is last but not least. Okay, Pisces. Okay, you need to definitely trust your instincts when it comes to battle. You're going to be facing some disputes. They can be internally or externally, but they're going to be centered around communication, written or verbal, or downloads from your ancestors, angels, and guides. Like you are not surrendering. You're resisting a lot of what they're trying to give you information-wise. So Pisces, it's deep, it's dark, it's hard, it's isolating, it's very lonely, you know. It's very lonely work, very isolating work. But once you accept that that's your job and the rewards that will come with it, you'll love it that much more. So accept unconditionally who you are, and what you're here to do, your mission here on Earth, Pisces. Trust your instincts, especially when it comes to those downloads from your ancestors, angels, and guides, those dreams, those little buzzes in your ear that are telling you, listen to this, pay attention to me, hear me now, because it can help you through some of the more challenging moments in your life with people, places, and things, the disputes. It's all going to come down to instinct, trusting and honoring who you are and what you are. And guess what? Some of these disputes might lead to your loneliness. But what good was it being in that sort of relationship or in that sort of exchange if there was no togetherness anyhow? So let these disputes happen. Let the severing happen. Let the separation happen. Because we all got to do some cord cutting, it seems like. People, places, and things have got to go. It's the end of the year. We're stepping into some newness, some changes, some shakeups, some holdups, some boundary making time. We've got to get in and get our power in there. Otherwise, it's going to be taken from us. No one's going to hand you your power. You got to go there, show up day in and day out, and take your power back. What does the one lady from California say? I'm reclaiming my time, sir. That's what we need to say to these punks that are, you know, berating us with the media and the news and this and that. We gotta have that. Take your motherfucking power back from people, places, and things that do not deserve your miraculous being of light, your energy. You know, we are just way more, I'm not gonna get to crying in this one, but we're just way more powerful than we know. Like, it's sad to see y'all playing so small. It's like boring for me in a way. Like, get in there. So now I'm going to work on my clients. You can just stay here with me. I'm going to move them over here so maybe I can be looking more at you guys together. But I love the donation-based readings. I'm loving the feedback. I can't thank you guys enough. So we're going to get into that. And who is first? Okay, Riley. So Riley, you are first. And we're going to pull from the Inner Wise deck. I'm just making sure I have everything here. Okay, good. I'm going to take a little sip of water. So these readings are for my donation-based clients, and they're fun. You know, the same amount of cards I've been pulling for all the signs here, but they're going to do the energy work for my Inner Wise deck. And this time I'm going to pull them at the same time. Your energy and your reading, because I haven't been doing it that way, and I'm just going to do it that way this time. Okay, so Riley is first, and we're pulling 2 energy cards for each. So Miss Riley gets 99 and 168. And let's see her cards. Riley, are you hungry for more? Do you have a hunger in your belly for more passion, more zest, more joy, more happiness in your life? This is so much Sakura related. And this I Grow card, you know, is something potentially even growing in your womb. I don't know. Are you pregnant? But either way, you can birth whatever it is you want, whatever you are hungry for, whatever you want to bring to life. This could be a baby or not. It doesn't even freaking matter. But it's up to you. It's your choice to bring this to life or not, and co-create with Great Spirit, and to grow and outside of yourself and want more and hope for more and know that you are worthy of more, because that's only going to happen. Wait, are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? That's crazy. Oh no, you're not pregnant. Good golly, Miss Molly. I was gonna say, these cards drive me crazy sometimes. But anyhow, in order to birth your hopes, dreams, and whatever you want into reality, you've got to release the negativity, the past, the blocks, the fears, the worry, the resentment, the I don't think I can, I'm not worthy. Hold on, that candle's going crazy. Ooh, that's the fire candle. That was going crazy. Anyways, but you will be facing some adversity. Okay, Riley, good. Anyways, as you release these people, places, and things, it's going to be hard. You know, some people aren't going to let go of you so easily. Some energies aren't going to go away from you so easily. It's going to take a lot of cord cutting for you to get in there and get it done. But with passion and conviction, you will accept and love yourself and know that you are worthy of better people, better places, better things, and manifest them in your life and grow exponentially. So I'll ask you again, are you hungry for more, honey? So let's look at your cards, 99 and 168. Mary Magdalene's message. Let's get our rosary beads out. So 168. Turning to others is the message here. I turn to my fellow human beings and am open to the encounter. Riley, so you do need to rely on others though to help you grow and cultivate, you know, your hopes and dreams. Let go of the people, places, and things so that you can hold on to better people, places, and things. Turn to those that are deserving of you and that are, you know, going to help you bring your dreams and visions to life. Okay, that's the first one. And then we go to 99 for you. Ooh, animal magic. Oh, girl, well, get hungry, build that with passion, and don't worry. You know, you'll be facing some challenges, but they're only going to help you be stronger, bolder, wiser. You know, I built Binfords from the ground up, all on my own. You know, I sweep the floors and I lick the stamps. I do it all, everything in between. So you'll do your best facing all those challenges. You've just got to truly be hungry for it. I will say to anybody wanting to create their own business. But Weasel comes up for you as animal medicine. Hiddenness. Look at the nature of things. Offer help to others when needed, but without being overbearing. This mother, this Cancer energy midweek, maybe you're over nurturing people, over loving people, over caring for people, and you can't love and honor and care for your hopes and dreams. So scale back a little bit if necessary. Weasel your way out of some commitments if necessary. Shed doubt, shed fear, shed this illusion of you can't or won't, or it can't happen or it won't happen. Especially if you want to create magic for yourself, that's only going to bring negative vibrations, and vibrations want another vibration like it, so it's going to attract more of that vibration. So put out the vibration that you want to receive, which is, I can do this. And my mantra with Binfords is that little engine that could. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And by golly, if I can't YouTube it, then I might not be able to do it. But if I can YouTube it, I can probably do it straight down to my hair. You know, that's my mantra. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. That it's just, I have to say that, because at the end of the day, if I can't, then Binfords can't, because I'm the only one that works for Binfords. So especially if you're looking to create your own job. your own business rather. So shed fear, shed doubt, and don't hide from life. Don't hide from the light. Don't hide from the growth, the glory, the fame, all of it. Get out there and take control and power over your own life. Weasel out of the fake reality that you've created for yourself and get into the real world that you want for yourself. And you can create that and dream it. We all have the power to do so. Believe me, I have done it for myself. And if I can do it, you can do it. Let that be your mantra. If Ashley can do it, I can do it. Because I was, I'll tell you, down and out, drunken on coke, fat and horribly unhealthy, addicted to sex, addicted to booze. I mean, I got away from it all. If I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. Believe me. Okay? Please. My Josh is next. Joshy, are you here? Well, that's why I read for the energy. Oh, Josh is here. Good. Okay. Joshy, Josh, 21 and 18. Okay, Josh. The woods. It seems like you're walking out of the darkness. You're almost stepping into that field now where you can see with more clarity. The woods often represents insecurity, fear, trepidation, darkness. You're welcome, Riley. So Josh, you're coming out of the woods. You're coming into the light with more clarity. You're coming out of the denial, away from the darkness. You're getting more clear and honest. You're truly evolving. The I Evolve card, we're going to read those affirmations for in a minute. But it's definitely because you're walking away from this denial. You're no longer denying yourself what you're worthy of, but you're no longer denying the truth. You're not in this state of denial anymore. You're not in that darkness anymore. You are out of the woods. You maybe had to make your own way, you know, find your own path, leave trail of breadcrumbs behind you. I don't care what you did, but you certainly found your way through. And you've acknowledged your fears and you've replaced them with okay, I fear that, but if I can learn more about it and shed light on it, then it's not so scary, you know? So you've walked through these woods and you're working on being impeccable with your word, written and spoken, internal. That internal dialogue is crucial, you guys. Our Dear Diary is on 24/7. What are you writing in your blood? In your mind? That's as deep as it gets, you know? When you are thinking about yourself in a negative or positive way, you are imprinting that into your DNA, into your blood that is circulating through your body. That's why I said before, I talked my way out of my weight. I just talk differently about myself to myself. You know, I wrote differently in my journal, internal dialogue, the magic book working. What's the magic book? What's this book? Tell me more about this book. No, but you need to be impeccable with your word. The Fifth Agreement is a great book. The Four Agreements are great, but this is one of those agreements that you need to have with yourself and the universe so that you can completely find, okay, girl. Girl, listen to me. Josh, talk to you like you're my girlfriend. Well, you are like one of my pals now, let's be honest. But you're going to find unlimited joy and happiness once you step away from the darkness, step into the light, be impeccable with your word, and no longer deny yourself this happiness, this joy, this freedom to believe, receive, trust, believe, and receive. So you are certainly evolving, Josh, and I am absolutely loving it. So before we read your Evolve affirmations, because those are the affirmations you're going to want to work with this new moon, okay, Josh? We're going to look at your cards, 21 and 18. It is Bach flower remedies, okay, Josh? Impatience. I hate them, but this is your flower that came up. Yes, I overcome. Oh, no, that's not yours. Impatience. I take a deep breath and find my inner calm, even amidst chaotic circumstances. Okay, Josh? So take a deep breath and find your inner calm whenever the boat starts to rock, when things start to shake up. You know that it's within that you find peace, not externally. Let things go crazy, you know, around you. But so long as you are sane on the inside, the crazy on the outside will not matter. You can do you and be you, so long as you are clear about who you are and what you are, and keep that inner peace, that inner calm, you know. And if anything, be the motherfucking storm. Do not be weathered. Be the storm. So we're going to do the last one, which is 21. mustard seed. Now that I do like. Find your stability and joy in life by living true to you, true to your identity, true to I am, be who you are, and have no problem with that. Give no rainbow fucks about it, you know. As long as you aren't hurting yourself or anybody else, you can be true to who you are and evolve into this magnificent creature that you are, just like everybody else, just like me, just like anybody else. So we're gonna read your evolve. Oh, I love that. Okay, so we're gonna read these. I evolve naturally. I evolve mentally. I evolve spiritually. I evolve and transform. I evolve constantly. I evolve without worry. That's a big one. I evolve radically. I evolve to be free. And here's the kicker. I evolve into me. So step into your identity. I am. That's another mantra you can work with. That's another saying you can work with this new moon coming up, because you're definitely stepping into your person. Your person is necessary here on earth. If we can all choose to do that, this earth will be a much more radically changing place. I would just love it if everybody did that. Please. Thank you. Okay. Miss Sarah is next. So we're going to pull for Sarah. I don't know where Sarah is. Oh, she got the 12th house. You're welcome, Joshy Josh. Sarah. I think Sarah will be catching the replay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw my attention over here because I don't think she's looking over there. But Sarah, with the right faith, you can expect some motherfucking miracles. However, it starts with forgiveness. This 12th house is coming up because it's the deep and dark deconstruction and reconstruction of your soul. You've been through whatever you've been through, but you really need to understand that it's empowered you. It was necessary. Spirit has been shaping you up, molding you into the person it needs you to be, because you are made for greatness. Spirit is not in the business of setups to set you back. Hell no, it's setting you up for greatness. So you need to shed people, places, and things. This seems to be the theme, but this is also very much Taurus-esque with these antlers going on here, and understand that this shedding, these changes are going to cultivate greatness out of you. So it is with the right amount of faith and love of yourself. So you need to forgive yourself, you need to forgive others, you need to forgive your past, and really know that without that past, you wouldn't be who you are or what you are today, okay? So expect some miracles, and really that deconstruction and reconstruction of the soul is our gift in a way. We've been gifted this ability to redo, renew, and try again and again. Every single day, rise and try again. So it's up to you if you want to do that, but you can shed more easily than you can holding on to this weight, this skin, this roughness, this tough facade that you're putting up. So let it go. Have some faith. Forgive others. You don't need to be so hard and, like I'm saying, hold on to this tough scab, this skin. Really, because once you forgive, you're going to heal yourself. Whatever you're holding on to is not hurting them. Hey, Sarah. Sarah, you're here. I'm looking this way. And you're here. So how long have you been here, Sarah? So Sarah, you need to work on forgiveness with yourself or another, because this is dead weight for you. It's hurting you. Super spotty service. Oh, well, catch the replay no matter what. It's going to be on the link tree, and you're about 59 minutes in, okay? Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry that the service isn't that good. But anyways, you're working on forgiveness, because once you shed and forgive and let go and have faith, you'll be able to catch that bar. Holding on to this resentment, hurt, anger, pain, you won't be able to catch that miracle from Great Spirit. And it's definitely centered around the transformation that you're doing, the deconstruction and reconstruction. The breakdown is going to lead to the breakthrough. You just have to believe in some miracles happening for you, for sure. Okay? Now let's pull your energy cards, and you can catch the replay because I know it's not working that good for you, babe. 301, Miss Sarah, and 154. So let's see here. 301. Ooh, it looks like a crystal. Black sapphire, 301. Concentration and the stamina to keep walking your chosen path are being gifted to you with this black sapphire. An appropriate dose of self-criticism is necessary for growth, but you do not need to be so hard on yourself at all. You need to stick it out and know that where you focus your attention is where you're going. Don't focus on the failure. Don't focus on the mistakes. Don't focus on the problems. You need to focus on where you're going, and put your blinders on. Put your hater shades on. If people are getting in your way, whatever it is, put this black sapphire with you mentally. I mean, who's going to go out and find black sapphire? I don't really even know how rare it is. But anyways, you know, judge the situation for a minute just so you can judge where to go next. Don't judge it any longer than you have to, because if you stay there judging it any too longer, you know, you're going to really fuck it up. Bugs. You know, I don't really know about bugs either, because if I'm trying not to kill a bug, I guess I'm not trying to eat a bug. But if they're just bugs that are dead, I don't really know, Sasha. I love you. You're so fucking funny. Okay, enough about the bugs. Okay, but anyways, happiness, joy, health, and wealth. This is where you need to focus your attention. This is where you need to keep going and walking towards. If these things aren't on your path, let these things be a good indicator that you're on the right path. Happiness, joy, and that feeling of thank you and gratitude. Oh, snap. Okay, well, let's look at your last card, 154. Arsenic iodide. I am no longer weak, incompetent, or not good enough. I am me and I am good. I am great. I am God. God, goddess, whatever you want to be. I am no longer weak, incompetent, and not good enough. I am me and I am good. I am God, God, goddess. Mwah. I love you, Sarah. Sarah Jones. Oh, Miss Natalie. I don't know if Natalie's here either. So Natalie, I'm going to direct my attention over here and pull from my Natalie. Oh, Yule. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay, girlfriend. There is no such thing as failure, first of all, Natalie. Failure is just a word or a label we smacked on an experience. An experience only enriches our life. So these failures were necessary. They were just fractions and parts of your life. They were key ingredients. An equation cannot be completed without all the parts, without all the numbers added up. So this failure was necessary. But don't let the essence be failure. Let it be just another experience, another part in your life, another part in your day, another chapter in your book. And understand that it's going to be leading you to more happiness and joy and pleasure. Oh, Sarah, that's a big one, Sarah. And this failure could ultimately lead to your expansion. This supposed failure, when we know it's just a fucking experience. It's not failure. So it's going to lead to your expansion. So let the trail, let the essence from this failure be happiness, joy, promise, a hopeful attitude, you know? Don't get caught up in that being a failure, because believe me, all the resources, people, places, and things are coming your way. All the blessings, all the hope, all the gifts, because it's Yule. The Yule moon is showing, the Yule card is showing up for you. So we're going to read a little bit more about the Yule card, and it's time for you to accept your gifts, truly. Okay, so hold on, let me get to the Yule. Okay, so Yule is obviously the winter solstice, Natalie, and that's going to mark the end, okay? But the end also brings with it new, hopeful, brand new beginnings. So bringing with a phase of darkness, that's just the darkness before the light, before we feel the light of a star, which is the spring equinox. Once again, you know, I'm saying this darkness is only going to shed light on areas where you were not happy, where you were not thriving, where you were not expanding. So this supposed failure, these experiences are going to be the catalyst for your change. They're going to be necessary. So you could be experiencing turmoil, inner and outer crisis. But this is just to stir up your fears, and Spirit is asking you to lean into love and lean into trust and really trust, believe, and receive your greatness in these cycles of life and death, whether it be with people, places, and things. Because while we may not, you're not dying, you're shedding them, you're getting rid of them, and new people will replace them. They will be born again into new bodies that, come and be a part of your life. So anyways, this phase of darkness is only going to give birth to the light, and your faith in this life in this moment is going to be tested as you navigate through the darkness. But so long as you're willing to dig deep and find that internal light within you, like I said, it's inside, it's not outside, that flicker in you will never die. It'll be forever thriving and just growing bigger and bigger and bigger once you call attention to it. So turn to hope and really focus on your happiness and joy and what's going to happen going forward. The failure, whatever, has probably already happened. The darkness is ensuing. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Oh, I love you. But I can probably plug my phone in. I don't know. Anyhow, this is being recorded over here. Anyways, this is the darkness before the light, though, baby. So it's the end before the hopeful new beginning for you, Natalie. And we're going to pull your cards, Natalie. So this is probably going to die on here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish YouTube and just finish this video, okay? Bye, YouTube world.